Hey guys, Vince Graphics here, and welcome back to another SpeedART. As usual, I'll let Sky start out with the sketch.
Yeah, this is a sketch for Huahwi. It's a YouTube banner. He wanted the survival kingdom map in the background here, so that's why I'm drawing with the cornucopia in the middle and the tower on the right side. As you can notice, I used 2 pieces of paper. I wanted to make it really big to get a lot of detail. That actually didn't work as good as I thought it would, so we're not going to do that in the future.
It was just a lot of extra drawing work, it looked like.
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
do all that, yeah.
And yeah, and I got the castle in the background there. I did the background actually separate from the avatar, just so we could put the avatar exactly where we wanted him.
Right, so
and that's what I'm drawing now. We kind of went for, Huahwi sent us this image of like Dracula in that pose. I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about, but it was really cool. So we modeled it after that with the cape coming around in the foreground and stuff. It's not exactly the same as the Dracula picture that Huahwi sent us, but we took our inspiration from that.
Totally. All right, so now we're getting into the line art like we always do. So I'm just basically,
Yeah, big surprise there.
Yeah, digitizing what Sky did, and I changed quite a few things this time around, just because I wanted that like sort of a different style than we usually do. It just sort of, I don't know, like the way that we drew him just kind of had a different feel. Like his head's a bit taller, the way his hair swoops, it's just not our usual style of drawing. So I want to kind of fiddle with that a bit, and also with the glasses. It's just sort of a banner that I had a really like interesting idea for, and so it took a lot of fiddling, I think, to get this one done. So that's why it's a little bit late.
And since we're not musical, the fiddling was really hard.
Oh yeah, the fiddling was just, it was a challenge, let me tell you. I had to learn how to do those strings, and man. Anyway, sorry.
A lot of dead cats around here for a while.
Okay, so as you can see on the shield there, we did an H, and that was Sky's idea. It looks kind of cool, like H for Huahwi, and I got a little distracted there. Anyway, this is SpeedART has a lot of that. I just like go away, getting distracted. I think I was like watching something. Oh look, guys, look, you can see the sketch in the background.
I think you were actually talking to Huahwi in those boxes.
I think I was actually talking to Huahwi while I was doing this design, so it made it a little bit slower. But yeah, that was another, usually I don't do that, but I literally like designed this one with him watching over my shoulder for parts. I was like, okay, what do you think of this? Do you think this look good? What about this? What about this? Because yeah, we wanted to look really, really cool, and I definitely turned out good in the end, so you guys will see that a little bit later on. But yeah, this is sort of the torn up cape idea, and we kind of just had it cut off there, his legs, like the cape just cuts off his legs, just because we didn't feel like doing more work than we needed to. So yeah, his eyes, as you can see, look really weird, so I was trying to fiddle with them, make them look a little better. And yeah, now we're on to you with the colors.
Yeah, I really like how I color this one. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, I agree, yeah. We didn't go for the gradients on this one either, which is kind of cool. It's just like you said, the flat colors, and that worked out really well. So
yeah, and coloring him was interesting, trying to pick different grays to actually color him, so there's some differentiation between his leather jacket and like say the fabric cape and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble shading this one as well, just because of that same thing, like what kind of colors of grays and blacks do you pick, and what kind of, especially because hair wanted to be dark, like how do you shade hair light? It has to stick really dark, so that was kind of a challenge. And also I'm used to shading on gradients, so this one shading on the flat design was a little bit interesting, so it took a lot of time on doing that. As you can see, it's quite slow. This one actually sped up a lot more than our usual designs, because we spent quite a few hours on this one, and doing the gold as well. For some reason, gold is a hard color to shade. I don't know why that is, but because you don't want it to be yellow and you don't want it to be like red either, but you don't want it to be white, so it's like, how do you kind of shade gold?
Gray is also, or silver is also like it.
Is also like that, but you can do it more white. You can do like white and then gray, so it's a little easier for me.
Yeah.
Black is hard to shade though, because you don't want it to turn gray, so you have to keep it black. So yeah, this was quite challenging, to say the least. And we added the diamond sword there. Actually, that was another thing that when he was talking, he was like, "Oh, you should make a diamond." Like, "Oh, okay." So made a diamond. So it's good to know.
Actually, he said that as I was about to color the sword. Like, so I overheard it. So like Finn, like he said he wanted a diamond sword. He's like, "Yeah, good." That was good to know.
For sure,
Perfect timing.
I did a lot of shading on his eyes as well, but you can't really see it because I did like the sort of sheen on the glasses, which is, I realized, is actually really something that happens a lot. Like when I'm doing face cam videos or something like that, usually you can't even see my eyes because the glasses are just so reflective. So it's not so good. But anyway.
Side note,
yeah. All right, so I basically finished shading here, and then I started doing the text. I didn't record all the text this time because, again, I was fiddling with it like crazy with Huahwi, because Huahwi, look at all these tries. This is before I even showed it to him.
Diversity.
I know, it's so many fonts. I had no idea which one to do. I settled with this one because it looked kind of grungy and cool, and so then I just started doing the shading because I didn't want to spend too much time doing the text, but I head back to the text and completely revamp it later on because Huahwi had a really cool idea. So yeah, now I'm just doing the shading on it. I had a little bit of troubles with this because it looks sort of like it was made out of like a toy or Play-Doh or something like that, but I kind of just left it. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. You had trouble with that there.
It looked a little weird, but anyway, whatever. It didn't really matter that much. I figured in the grand scheme of things, nobody would really care. So I just just
Except
left
for
it.
maybe Huahwi.
Oh, and then I had tons of trouble with the computer. See how I hid the text there? Because the computer just completely did not want me to draw anything when the text was there. But somehow when I deleted it, all of a sudden the computer wanted to work again. So that's what I ended up doing. And that's why there's no text right there, but I'm shading the rest of it.
What the computer gets, I mean, what the computer wants, the computer gets.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now I'm shading the mask there. I wanted to kind of make the mask a lot brighter than the water, so it kind of like didn't blend in so much.
Yeah.
And another thing that we were talking about while we were drawing this is Wobby was like, you should add fire to it. So I did that after I was finished because I was like, that would be cool. So that's all I had for that. But then, as you can see, after I was finished recording, all of the tweaks happened. Are you ready for it?
Boom!
Wow!
The doors have been opened.
The doors have been opened to the amazingness of the drawing. So you can see the fire in the corner there. You can see the amazing text.
Totally different
and,
text.
look, this one's busted. Look, it says Hua. The W is an I, and the I doesn't have the dot above it. That was a little mistake there. Anyway, we fixed that in the final banner, so when you see the final one, that'll be fixed.
That's funny.
But yeah, so there you go. That's the final banner. I really like how it turned out, and yeah, if you want to check it out, you can go to Huahwi's channel and look at it. But other than that, feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment letting us know what you thought. And we will see you all later.
Peace!